Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends episode. Today I'm back on the grind and I am going to be grinding some more chickens to use later on for the champion training event, as well as working my way through to fusing Rhazin. So that is the plan. This is just going to be a grinding video. And I'm going to be leveling up some champions. I do want to also play around with the new, the ultimate Gallic that I've got. I've not really done much with him. I've kind of neglected him, so I want to see what he can do. And that's the plan. I mean, he hasn't got any gear on him at this point in time, I don't think. Or maybe I did put something on him. I don't remember. If I did put something on him, it wasn't anything that I expected him to use for the long term anyways. It was just stuff that I had spare lying around and I wanted to see what he can do. But obviously, he's best when he has an increased attack buff. That's when he gets, I think that's what it is. He needs an increased attack buff to apply the HP burn. But I do want to try and get him up to par and give him a run in the clan boss eventually, but that will mean I'll have to look at my team composition so that I get a HP burn off of him. So if I can get him to do that consistently, that would be alright. And I'm gonna have to think how to move my champions around for the clan boss team. I mean, I could probably take out Altan, which is what I'm using, and put Gallic in, but then where would I get the increased attack from? That's the issue. So Kale, Valkyrie, and Flesh Terror are there to stay, at least for the time being. So I'll have Gallic in there, but then I need an increased attack from somewhere. So that'll have to be something that has to be up all the time for his debuffs to be effective, to have that 50% chance of being applied. Yeah. I'll have to have a look through my roster and see what I have that can potentially keep the increased attack up all the time. And hopefully I have something that is of a decent level that I don't have to level up. That'd be nice, because I didn't actually focus anything around Gallic. He does look nice, to be fairly honest. I actually like the way he looks. I think he looks better than the original one. And those debuffs will definitely help all the way around through the dungeons anyways. Because he does also have some AoEs. Obviously he's not very he's very squishy currently. I don't know what, I think I put something on him. I'm not gonna sidetrack from what I set out to do in this video. I'll have to have a look at what he has on him. I think I might have tried to gear him up just to kind of see if he does anything, but I don't think he's got anything too great. And oh, Elaine nearly lost that one. That was so close. Okay, so much grinding in this game. There is so much. This one, in terms of video length, is going to be a bit of a short one, probably under 20 minutes, because this is something that I do all the time now. I'm going to try and level up the Faceless one, because I've heard a lot of good things. I'll give this guy a bit of a run. We'll get him up to 50 at some point. He's not a priority as of yet, but I've heard a lot of positive things about him, so I want to see if I can find a use for him. I'm looking now as this fight is going to see how well Ultimate Gallic survives this, if he does. Very nearly. Okay. I think this is where good old Ultimate Gallic gets to roll over. Oh, nearly. And there he goes. I suppose he did help a bit with this level. What a name, Faceless. Yeah. I've had a look through his skills and I think they seem okay. I'd have to try him out and see what he can do. But I suppose I'm lucky to have him. A lot of people, by the sounds of things, would like to have him. So if I have him, I thought might as well try him out. The other one is Hollow. Initially, I kept him for the purposes of leveling him up because I didn't have very many champions at that time. At this point, I do have some champions that can kind of do what he does, and he's kind of not that useful. So I'm trying to decide if I still want to keep him. I think I will, just for good measure at this time, just to have diversity. But the chances are, well, the odds are against him. I will be getting more champions later on, and he will probably have a very short lifespan in my roster. And even when I get him up, you know, he could be a useful chicken, I guess. I do wonder, though, did I see Hollow on some sort of a fusion? I have a feeling I have at some point. I can't remember where that would have been. Probably something to do with a void fusion or something. Oh, I think I know where he's needed. I think. Yeah, I think he is a fusion character. Well, it is what it is. So, I think I'm going to stick to about, I don't know, 15 minutes for this video. Because it's just, you know, just the exact same thing. And hopefully, as of next week, I'm hoping, at least, at some point, I will start doing some other videos for Conan Exiles and working my way through fixing my Ark server so that I can start making some Ark videos as well. I'm not looking forward to all the hard work that I have to put in, but unfortunately it needs to be done sooner rather than later, and I think I might have some time on my hands, so I might as well get that started because I don't know when Genesis will be coming out, and I am so looking forward to that. I am so looking forward to it. Hopefully it is going to be as good as I expect it to be, or at least as good as Extinction was. It was a good game, good DLC. I loved it. Brought a lot of new content. Definitely went in a direction I never thought Ark would have. You know, when I started playing Ark, it was a dinosaur taming game. It went down the very sci-fi route, which was not something I would have expected it when I started playing the game. But it is a good game. It is enjoyable. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Genesis has to offer. There hasn't been a lot of news and information with regards to what Genesis will be offering. I've not seen anything. Mind you, I've been very busy, so if there was something out or leaks or stuff like that, I wouldn't have had time to actually read it or watch the videos about it. But from Studio Wildcard, I've not seen much of anything apart from the fact that the initial launch date of the DLC got pushed back. How far we don't know yet. or I don't know at this point in time. I am assuming end of January, mid to end of February. However way it goes, when it does come out, I will be enjoying it, and I'd rather get pushed back to ensure that the content of the DLC is of a decent quality. I'm not going to say good quality, because every time Studio Wildcard has released something like that, there's always been holes and things missing and things broken, and sometimes they even broke the game. But I'm hoping that it's going to be of a decent quality. That also does bring up the question of what about the second part of Genesis, because it's meant to be a 2-part DLC. Is that going to be released in December of this year, or do we have to wait until God knows when next year, so that'd be 2021? Because they normally, in the past, aimed to release for December, but this one wasn't ready, so it got pushed back. Does that mean everything else gets pushed back? If you know what I'm saying. I guess we'll just have to wait about a year to find out, eh? Alright. Oh, the grind, it's never over. So Galek is going to go to become a level 50 champion at some point. Alright. So, yeah. I think Faceless is meant to be good in PvP in the arena, which is good. It will help me diversify my arena roster. Not that I focused on it very much, but yeah, that's something I need to look at. I am gonna end up going up against really hard teams. I only managed to spend a little bit of time up in the gold tier of the arena, just enough to see what I will be going up against. So I know I am going to have to work on that. I'm not too bothered about getting there yet. I do want to. There we go. There's my first defeat in a while now. Wow. So this is where Elaine is a bit inconsistent, so I can't wait to get Queen Ava going on this, which will then replace Elaine. And yeah, so that, yeah, I mean, she's done well. She's kept me going on the farming of the campaign for quite a while now. She's done her bit. It'll be sad to see her go, but I might try and find some other uses for her in my roster, at least for a little bit longer. She is one of my few level 60, so I can definitely find some use for her somewhere. And even when she becomes useless, just because she is one of the 4 starting champions, I am going to keep her. I do have all of the starting champions, so that means Elaine, Galek, Aethel, and Kale will be kept. They will go into the vault, and they will have a good retirement. I'm sure I can manage with those 4 inventory spaces being filled up by the starting champions. You know, it's a little, call it sentimental thing that I'm going to do, you know. It's just one of those things. 26. Okay, I'm just looking at the levels, trying not to waste energy. So Faceless, level 40, Ultimate Galek, 50, Hollow, 40. Okay, that's what we're going for. Galek has done some damage, so he's done 30,000 damage. Elaine, 253,000 damage. If she did a bit more damage, she would be very consistent for the stage and for all the rounds. But I think by the time I've managed to get her damage up, I will have probably moved up to Queen Ava. Either that or Bellower. But I think I'm going to do Queen Ava because I can see more uses for Queen Ava, not just as a campaign farmer. Yeah. So that means, yeah. It's amazing how quickly I went through these champions. I know Queen Ava's good. I've seen her used to farm this campaign, this portion of the campaign, to level up chickens and champions and stuff like that. So I know she can do it. I think she'll do, just because she's a legendary, I think she'll do more damage, base damage, of course, than what Elaine would have. So with Elaine's gear and all ascended and fully leveled up, I think Queen Ava would be able to consistently run the stage. Okay, Gallic made it into round 3 again. And with that said, I am going to end this episode here. I didn't want to keep it a 20-minute episode. There's no point in it. You guys get the idea of what is happening and what's going to be happening off camera. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you have, please don't forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel. Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.